Polling in the Christian enclaves in the north, he's polling well, but how many are they? How many? Peter Obi cannot win the election. He doesn't have the number of states. He doesn't have 25% in more than, the last time we checked, in more than 16 states. He can't go anywhere. Peter Obi is a Nollywood actor, and that's all he will be. This election is between the APC and the PDP because they have the footprint, they have the spread. Ethnicity and religious bigotry will not take you anywhere. And that's what the Labour Party campaign is about.
That is the Olori Buruku that actually kicked off, calling Peter Obi as the person who is using tribal and religious sentiments. Do you know how they twisted that? I'll tell you. When this mofo brought the idea of Muslim ticket to call you accepted. So how were they going to sell it to Nigerians? Very simple. Because they knew what your reactions would be. Muslim ticket. What about Christians? What kind of a thing is this? So what we're going to do is that we're going to attack anybody, right, that condemns the idea of Muslim ticket. Just attack them and say they are anti-Islam. That this is not about Islam. It's not about Muslim or what have you. You know that he confessed later. I'm telling you a true story. He confessed later. He said, we lied to Nigerians that this was not about religion, but it was about religion. Well, guess what? It worked. It almost worked. Because you see this tribal, ethnic bigotry that you are seeing at this level today. The person that actually kicked it, she was like, you know, the Ronukus are bigots anyway, right? So it's like, oh, what it been got a moje, they just went for it. So rather than for, if you dare say something about Muslim ticket like this, yeah, now you they go enter. My friend, which you concern Muslim for all of this? What is the Muslim? What concerns the Muslim with APC? Is it not just APC that are just doing their own thing? Why are you trying to talk like that about Islam? Why are you hating Islam? Why are you? So suddenly, like magic, ethnicity, tribalism, and religion, join them together. You have your audience, Nigerians. So right there, you will see some people, they are saying, well, even I didn't want to vote for Muslim ticket before. Or when I saw all these things that all these people are saying about Muslim, I'm going to vote for Muslim ticket. Because I'm a Muslim. I can't let anybody be insulting my religion like that. I will vote for anything economy or policies or no concern them. Religion, I'm going to defend my religion. See, all these things, since Tifnumbu is the candidate, all these guys have been abusing Yoruba. They have been abusing Yoruba. Me, I don't like APC. Me, I don't support Tifnumbu. But because all these people are abusing Yoruba, because of Tifnumbu, I'm going to vote for Tifnumbu. It worked. It did work. Because we are not done with it yet. That is the kind of tone they are using in northern Nigeria. How is he going to do it? He's asking the Christians not to vote. He's asking them not to support Muslim ticket. Can you imagine? How can he be telling Christians not to vote for, meanwhile they are telling Muslims not to vote for infidels? Openly. So today, he's talking to that infidel. He's talking to that Nollywood actor. Now, the Nollywood actor is going to be needed to balance whatever they think they are permitting. Is God not wonderful? Here was him talking about, if you don't steal, your wife, your children won't steal. Obi at the Cambridge.
One of us who have been in office there, there's nothing called a list capture. You have to capture yourself first. If you're not part of it, you can dismantle it. You know, because it's like people telling you you can't fight corruption. I disagree. If you are not stealing, your wife, I make emphasis, not stealing, the children are not stealing, you reduce it by 50%. I have served as a governor. If you are not stealing, because for people to steal, you have to be stealing first. Because you have to approve what they'll steal. So if your own is in full there, everybody will add his own. But if your own is not there, everybody will be scared to put that. The same thing goes with the elite capture. If people see you doing the right thing, there's no way they will support you. There's no way, because you could see it. You could even see the gaps that are there and everything. In a country like Nigeria, which I used to, I'm talking about Africa, we have all the potentials to be a great nation. So nobody can tell you that, oh, Nigeria is hungry. No, you can't say that. Because we have all it takes to pull ourselves out of there. Nigeria doesn't have this. We have all it takes. So the elite captures that if you don't, you yourself have to say, listen, this is where we're going, this is what we want to achieve. And when people see you going the right path, they will. I've been in office where initially people didn't understand what I was doing. And I was impeached. I was removed from office to while. But the moment people knew what I was doing, they agreed with me. That's why I always say to people when they say, why were you impeached in the nation? Initially, I said, well, listen, at times you become a driver, driving passengers who have since passed their destination. They didn't know where you're going, but you're going to a better destination. Well, because they passed that destination, they pushed me out of the car. But the moment they knew that I was going to a better place, they followed me. One of us who have been in.
Anyway, that was him. That's question and answer after. I think that was after the events. Then they had this question and answer. Where are you? Now in Lagos. So those of you who have been following the development in Lagos, okay? Before now, right? One of the things that people love to refer to about Tifnumbu, right? Fighting to keep Lagos for himself and all that stuff, starting from when Obasanjo seized the Lagos State local government allocation, simply because Tifnumbu created 37 LCDA, local council development areas, apart from the 20 recognized by the constitution. So Obasanjo said it was illegal. Despite the effort of Tifnumbu and his team at the time to say we would share this money among these new SCDAs. You don't have to give them any fresh allocation. Obasanjo and Lagos State went to court. Lagos took Obasanjo to court. And then the court ruled that Obasanjo didn't have any right to withhold the Lagos State local government allocation. Yeah, the constitution does not recognize these 37 LCDAs. Tifnumbu said he created them for development. And somehow he told his followers then that sooner or later, there will be an amendment whereby these 37 SCDAs in Lagos will be added to the 774 local government areas in Nigeria. I remember that. So to them, until that time, Lagos can fund its own programs, its own projects, and what have you. So they left the SCDA on after the Supreme Court judgment in 2003 or 2004. Now, fast forward to today, Tifnumbu is the president of Nigeria. He's been there. In another few days, Tifnumbu would have been in charge of Nigeria for 2 years. And do you know something? Apart from the lies that they keep spreading through their dummies and zombies and all that, Tifnumbu is actually yet to write anything. For example, like a bill to the National Assembly for the restructuring of Nigeria, something he became famous for, something they used this APC to campaign for as well. He hasn't done anything like that. Oh, leave that restructuring. Lagos, There's no single bill to amend the Constitution of Nigeria to say, oh, local government creation. And those who have created their CDAs here and there, get them all inculcated and like add them to the local government you are. Because without adding them to the Constitution as it is, right, they will remain illegal. I'm just pointing that out, okay? But today, it is being announced, right, that they will be conducting local government elections into the 20 local government areas in Lagos State next month and the 37 LCDAs. So because of this, most of those who are party members managing hanging on there as APC members, especially in Lagos State, right? It's not because there is anything real for them, but they have been on the queues like turn by turn. So maybe it will be their own turn too soon to be compensated for being loyal party members. So those who have aspiration, those who wanted to become local government administrators in their own political parties were told to go and purchase forms. And then the real behind the scene politics also kicked in. Then today, or starting from yesterday, so the APC leaders calls, including the deputy governor, they called for their primaries around the Ikeja. Rather than people to go in there and vote for their own preferred aspirant to become candidates. Another list came and said, no, they shouldn't bother. This is how it's going to be. So they told them that these are the names. All you have to do is just all of you just go and line up behind these names. What happened to others? No, they are not approved to participate. And that seems to have created some little ruckus here, in Lagos. I'll take you there to how it all began.
Thank you very much. APC, let's do it well. We are the best in the country. Let's do it well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. As the Excellency and the party chairman leave us and hand over the process to the steering committee. I believe and I know accreditation has been done and well done. So we need not use time going through that process again. So what I'm just going to do now is to announce to you how we are going to go about the business of the day. Like the agenda. The agenda, we are starting with accreditation of delegates, aspirants, and or their agents. That, I believe, we seem to have successfully done in the last couple of hours. We then proceed now to how we will go about the process. Like it's been mentioned to you, some local governments seem to have done their business at home. So we will take them first, so that we dispense with them and they can depart. Then, I do know that we had announced a stakeholders meeting a couple of days ago. We have also met with the FGA chairman. We have met with the aspirants. We have also met with the heads of government at that level. And we have announced that those who may wish to withdraw from the race are at liberty ability to do so. We have quite a number of notices of withdrawal. I was going to read them out, but I understand there are so many. And you might be start reading the list, you might not live here in time. And we are conscious of time and the distance some have to cover. So the process shall be as follows. We will first deal with those local governments whose candidates have been agreed. We will call them out, the delegates, and we will ask them to affirm if what they submitted to us is their wish. After they do so, they may depart for home, as they have no business being here any further. We are also conscious of the fact that some are from quite a distance and they want to.
So despite all of that reading, I am happy to tell you that none of those instructions was followed, because those were just for camera. After all of that reading, right, then the vote was supposed to follow, and the delegates were supposed to start choosing their own. That was when the abracadabra took place. The reactions that followed is coming from those who believe that they have been shortchanged by their leaders. Because the leaders have to, majority of their leaders have to present their children. Some have to present their own, just a member of their family, not directed children, right? Like the deputy governor, he ensured that his own sibling is the local government chairman candidate for his own local government area in, I think, Ikeja. Excuse me. Adeshaye Ogunlewe. Princess, is that not Korodu? So they said K2 is Sherry. Is there something called K2 is Sherry now? Because they said they have divided all those places. Agboyi K2, Shena K2 is Sherry is called anyway. So they shall have shared it among themselves and their members. They feel shortchanged. And the drama started with this one.
You have to count it. See, they are stealing our ballot paper.
Which is going to be for another person. Today can be your own. Tomorrow can be for another person. Whatever you are doing today, do it well and wisely. And for the sake of God. And for the sake that you are claiming that you are a loyal person to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are here. All of us were part of the election in 2023. When Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu lost Lagos State to Labour Party. This is they have started another one now. If care is not taken, we still lose Lagos State for Labour again because of this their practice. This practice is not fair. It's injustice to one and it's an injustice to all. So they should just, the party should just take Cornelius or Jalabi, the party chairman, should just not be there because of money. He should be there for the fair and just of the people. We are the local. There's no third time agenda in the local election. If they want to do it, we agree, we let them for God. But we are going to use our tongue to say what we don't want in 2027. God bless you. Thank you, Nigerians.
Our leader, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we say kudos to all your efforts in the country. Here in Yaba, LCDA, we are facing some challenges of which we believe you as our father, you can help us to rectify. Currently, as the electioneering is going on, the politicking, we people of Yaba LCD, they have been imposed on with